Chester several times. It's not relighting the fire. We'll pass on number 11, Chiefer, and look for another grey. This is Crown's Lady. The last one we'll look at for the moment has been progressive of late. Winner at Catterick and a slightly unlucky second at Catterick last time when she missed the break. So, I think we've seen the key players for the lucky last at Haydock. Darkness is gradually beginning to descend, and in the distance, I suspect we can hear the sound of Becky Hill having a gargle in readiness for her performance in about half an hour's time. Back here at Haydock for race 6 on this 6-race card. It's getting slightly dark now. All fine, obviously. The runners are, a few of them are down at the start. Most of the others have just left. It is the Oakmere Homes Handicap Stakes. It is another race over just short of 7 furlongs, but this is a handicap for older horses, and we have plenty of informed horses and a few who like to go forward here. Just a quick mention of a few quick key players. Have to like Stratocracy's Chance. Has the big weight with Ross Orion, but he's a forward goer, a strong traveller, and he just keeps running well. He's been running well for a while now. Winner at Newbury, and then a close second behind the progressive Warhowl at Ascot. That form brings him bang into the mix. But other horses going really well. Rascal Recknell, he was one of those who went down early. Used to be with the Philip Art de Foy stable. 13 grand was all he cost in the transfer market to Mick Appleby. And Mick worked the trick straight away. A gallant win at Donny. He's only £2 higher. Betting show to follow. Back here at Haydock shortly. I think it is, Tom. It's open. Plenty of informed horses, a few who like to go forward. But a couple of general points at the end of a busy Friday. Musselburgh today, sold out for Ladies' Day again. Hats off to Musselburgh. Here at Haydock, I was surprised when I heard this. 16,500 people here. It's a music night with Becky Hill, which makes it Haydock's biggest crowd bar none, since Kylie performed here in 2014. And yes, most are here for the music and the show. But it's a young crowd. They're dressed to kill. They're a high-spending audience. And what's not to like? People will say, music nights, student nights, ladies' days, etc. Guess what, guys? These are the days that pay for your midweek flat meetings in the autumn and a lot of your jumps meetings and a fair few of the facilities that racecourses invest in. And walking around tonight, a fantastic atmosphere. And guess what? I haven't a clue who Becky Hill is. But there are about 15,000 people here who are dying to see her. I hope they have a fantastic time. And if you want to leave straight after the last, you get a voucher to attend another meeting. So if your music's not your thing and you've just come for the racing, you'll get a bog-off one on the way out. Back to this handicap. And if anyone wants to counter me, you know where I am on Twitter, etc. I cannot see anything wrong with stuff like this. The biggest crowd for over a decade, and that includes your Group 1, Sprint Cup, Betfair Chase Day, etc. Here we go. Stratocracy is a good starting point. Just a really likeable, strong travelling, consistent horse. Game winner at Newbury, only just beaten behind the progressive Warhowl at Ascot. That was a keen race. Fair few form horses in behind. He must run well again. And the 2 box looks good for him. Drawn on the inside is Crown's Lady, stall 1. Callum Rodriguez for Ed Bethel. Horse is in great nick and has progressed since joining Ed from Craig Lidster. Second at Catterick, winner at Catterick, and a slightly unlucky second at Catterick. Coming home strongly after missing the break slightly. Another banging form horse. So's Beaming Light. Form figures since joining Lochnan, David Lochnan. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. And the second at Donny last time behind Canvas was a really good run. 8 Beaming Light. Richard Kingscott has dismounted. Not sure whether there's a problem. We keep a close eye on him. He's drawn 5, provided he goes in. Another one who's in form along with Rascal Recknell, who went down early. Mick Appleby debut at Doncaster. Used to be with Philip Art de Foy. Mick worked the trick straight away, not for the first time. Gallant win. Yes, the second was unlucky, caught in a pocket, but he's only up £2, the Rascal Recknell. There he is, number 7, with Safi Osborne. They went down earliest of all, and the hood is going to go on for gate entry. The gate crew now leading up number 8, Beaming Light. They're going to give him a go. Richard Kingscott just waiting in behind for the moment. Others to mention, well, 2 horses who ran really well in this race last year. Thapper VC was beaten a short head, coming home powerfully. Finbar's Lad was 3rd in this race last year, I think. So they both have back form in this race. Thapper VC ran okay at Thirsk. Finbar's Lad disappointed at Catterick last time. I'm not sure what the explanation was. I don't think there was one. But Oisin Murphy is 1 from 1 on Finbar's Lad. And that came a couple of starts back with a decisive win at Chelmsford. So you get the picture here. Lots of horses in really good form. Stratocracy, Rascal Recknell, Beaming Light, Crown's Lady, Finbar's Lad, Thapper VC. You could make a case for all of them. If you've missed most of the action, where have you been? Oisin Murphy has had a double. Carl Burke has had two-year-olds win, including the one in the last race, which was a slowly run contest, but Samra Green quickened in really good style. And if you're keeping count, I think that was Carl Burke's 40th two-year-old winner of the season. And he's had 4 winners tonight here at Haydock. Excuse me, 2 winners tonight at Haydock and 2 at Newmarket to make for a 4-timer. So they're going in quite slowly here, considering their old handicappers. If you wanted a horse from me to run well, it's tight. I think it should be a pretty close finish here. But Stratocracy, this is not quite so deep as the Ascot race, which he was beating a neck in, and he travels really well. So half the field in. I'm going to give a slightly early throw. I don't think David Fitzgerald will be joining us for the Becky Hill concert. More's the pity. I'll see you soon, David. Have a good night and good luck with the final call. This is the 8:30 race, the Oakmere Holmes Handicap, a keen handicap, the most open puzzle of the night. Over to you, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Thank you very much, Graham. And just the 3 more still to go. Who've we got? One Night Thunder, Joe Masseria, and Thapper VC. So 3 more I should say, left to load. One Night Thunder is the first of them. Joe Masseria set to go into number 6. And the field to be completed by Thapper VC, having his 63rd race. Looking for his 13th victory, goes into stall 10. So they are ready to go. And they're off and running, and the Oakmere Holmes handicap pause for thought away pretty well in the red and black from the outside. Finbar's Lad is getting across, having broken very smartly. One of the greys, the light blue jacket Crown's Lady, is in 3rd, just ahead of Bayesian Bandit 4, Pale Silk Stratocracy 5. Beaming Light is next, then Bayesian Brown, One Night Thunder, ahead of Rascal Recknell, the back 3, Joe Masseria, another grey Chiefer, and Thapper VC is held up at the back, will be 12 lengths behind the leader, Pause for Thought, taking the turn into the home straight with Finbar's Lad, 3rd in the race last year, in 2nd place. Crown's Lady is next in the field. She is being followed by Bayesian Bandit and Stratocracy, a well-stretched out field. Beaming Light is next, ahead of One Night Thunder, then Rascal Recknell as the field run inside the 3 furlong marker here. Pause for Thought has gone hard from the front. Finbar's Lad is in 2nd. Crown's Lady is in 3rd. Then Stratocracy. Down the outside is Beaming Light, trying to run on his Bayesian Bandit. These then followed by Rascal Recknell. A furlong and a half left to go. It's still Pause for Thought in front by 2.5 to 3 here. Finbar's Lad is chasing. So too is Crown's Lady. They still haven't yet got to Pause for Thought. Has got a furlong to last. Crown's Lady in hot pursuit. Running on quite nicely as One Night Thunder going into 3rd place. Here's Crown's Lady getting up where it matters under Callum Rodriguez. Crown's Lady the winner. Pause for Thought 2nd, a bold bid. One Night Thunder in 3rd. Bayesian Bandit home in 4th.
2 beats 5 in a race that was strongly run. Well done to Charlie Maggs. He just let rip. Bombs away from before halfway on Pause for Thought. And that horse, well treated at his best, has put spaces in them. Some banging form horses were left toiling as he kicked. If you really wanted to nitpick, you could argue that he might have just waited for a few seconds longer, because in the end he's laid the table for Crown's Lady to feast. It's 2 beats 5, beats 6. Another horse, One Night Thunder, coming from off the pace, having dropped in the handicap. But look here, look at the splits from 12.88 early in the straight to 11.33, 11.21, 11.31. And Pause for Thought, he must be on his way back, this horse, and he's probably going to be worth keeping a close eye on next time, because this was a keen handicap and he's looked the winner for a long, long way. But look at this grey horse, Crown's Lady, who was a bit unlucky last time when she missed the break at Catterick. Hard to come from well off the pace there in a really well-run race. Her strength in the final